All right, 19.10, protecting groups. Here, we're going to make use of acetals. So suppose we had a difunctional compound this ketoester, and we wanted to perform a reduction to get the one alcohol. Well, you might think you could put in a reducing agent and just reduce the ester. But ketones are much more reactive than esters. And so a reducing agent that will work on the ester, like lithium aluminum hydride, will actually reduce both. Stoichiometry won't impact it. It'll give you the diol. There's no control or a mess. So if you wanted the diol, you could put in excess lithium aluminum hydride and it'd be no problem. But suppose you need the carbonyl group there to do further chemistry. How do you do this? Well, we can use acetal formation as a protecting group. So with an acid catalyst, we will add, typically one uses this diol, that's ethylene glycol. You drive your car around, that's part of the coolant system typically to keep it from freezing. That of course makes the acetal. No problem, and we keep the ester there because esters don't make the acetal equivalent except under extremely different conditions, much more forcing conditions. So now we've converted our carbonyl sp2 to an sp3. It now does not react with a reducing agent, and we can use our lithium aluminum hydride to reduce to the diol, to the alcohol. We still have the acetal as a protecting group. And we put the protecting group on, and remember we have to have a step to take the protecting group off. And again, this will just be acid and water. And we get back and recover the carbonyl group. Now notice, this is sp2, this is sp3, but we're not changing the oxidation state. Still 2 bonds to a heteroatom, 2 bonds to a heteroatom. So the acetal is still in the same oxidation state as the carbonyl, even though it's sp3 instead of sp2. Of course, that changes the reactivity completely. And so this is how we use acetals as protecting groups to prevent reaction at carbonyl groups, and then we can unmask those carbonyl groups when we want to do chemistry with them.